Welcome to hobbyHotTips.com. Today we're going to be making capes with green stuff, and we're going to be using our push template. And green stuff works really well with Vaseline, so we're going to be using Vaseline instead of water today. If you've ever used green stuff without Vaseline, give it a try. It makes it a lot easier to work with. It will leave less fingerprints than the green stuff. Definitely give it a shot. So we put Vaseline on the push template. Now we're using the back of the hobby knife to press down on the template, and as you can see, the form of the cape is rising up, and we'll use our scraper to scrape the cape off, and then we can get to sculpting. We're just sawing back and forth, that way we have a nice clean cut, and then coming up from the bottom so we can get the recesses of the cape. And then the template comes right off for use next time. And now we have this cape here. We're going to go ahead and roll out so it could be nice and smooth, so our sculpt comes out clean. We're using a steel sculpting tool, and we're connecting the recesses from the bottom of the cape to the top to give it a nice smooth wavy look. And now we're going to get a rubber sculpting tool to push in those recesses to give that cape a live, flowing, free-flowing styling. Another good thing about using Vaseline is it keeps your green stuff looking very smooth. For capes it's nice because it makes the cape look like it's a free-flowing cape instead of having harsh sculpting lines. So as you see there, I'm just pushing in on those lines that we put into the green stuff at the beginning, and then that when we're painting it gives us a nice surface to paint on. Feel free to rotate your sculpture around as well if you can't quite bend your wrist to get on one side of your cape. Just turn your acrylic sheet around, that way you can sculpt freely and not feel uncomfortable and get the best out of your green stuff. So there we're swooping the back of the neck of the cape, again trying to make it look natural and hanging down. We're using a couple of different rubber sculpting tools. There's a wedge that's really nice that can help you push down into the green stuff to give you a deeper type of look. And then the one we're using right there is more of a push tool. It's round, but it's cut in an angle, so it helps you push in specific areas but keeping it nice and smooth. And this rubber sculpting tool is like a chisel. It helps you apply pressure evenly. So for the middle of the cape, we want it to kind of make a swoop, but not necessarily too hard of lines. So we're just pushing down on that. As you can see, it kind of bends down, but it helps you get the pressure where you need it. And of course, green stuff has the tendency to kind of expand as it solidifies. So just constantly keep going over and over your details. That way you can get the look that you want. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and scrape it up and apply it to the model. So we put a dab of super glue on the model, and now we're going to apply it. And then with the soft sculpting tool, we're just going to put the green stuff into the recesses, tuck it underneath his chin so it looks like it's a cape. And then those lines that we have on the cape, we're going to reform them once it's on the model as we're pushing the green stuff down on the model, so it looks like it is the gravity is pulling the cape down. And then we popped a hole in the back so that we could put on the backpack, and there you have it, a green stuff cape using our green stuff push templates. So if you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, subscribe so you can see more of our green stuff templates, and if you would like to buy any of them, go to hobbyHotTips.com.